In Pakistan and world over, there is a shift to the right and conservatism. And if the conservatism of the diaspora will also have impact in Pakistan, where conservatism reinforces some of the militancy that takes place. So that's the worry.
I think there are massive challenges, which are really the result of, as we discussed, geopolitical issues, academic issues of the failure to integrate fully, without putting the blame on either party really. But the facts are that the community hasn't integrated smoothly, and that leads to things like problems of education and income and marginalization.
Civil society in Pakistan, I would say, still is at infancy. Civil society development needs a more democratic and open environment. Unfortunately, more than 60% of our history in Pakistan, we have lived under dictatorships where civil society institutions couldn't flourish. So it's only the phenomena of 10-15 years, I would say it's a younger civil society in Pakistan, but it has demonstrated its tremendous potential in Pakistan, the way it has taken up the issues pertaining to democracy, human rights, people's rights, minorities' rights. So I think Pakistani civil society has great potential to unleash in the coming years and serve Pakistan and develop its image as a better society.
That people everywhere are the same, that my best friends are Jews, Christians, people from all religions. What matters most to me is that they be good human beings, and we relate to each other at a very personal level. So I think if this awareness grows amongst people, that it's governments, it's militaries, it's certain establishments that benefit from dividing people, and that people all over the world are really the same.
Northern Ireland, you will see big murals, big walls, big gates. The Catholics cannot enter the Protestants area, and Protestants cannot enter the Catholics area. And they were killing each other. When the community of Northern Ireland, they took the responsibility, they took the ownership, they took the matters in their own hand, that their innocent children and their parents, their women, their men are being killed. When they took the ownership, they found a solution to that.
You see, Pakistan's major problem at this moment is misperception. Misperception of the world. I don't say Western world, Eastern world, A, B, C, D. Misperception. Misperception about Pakistan is that there is terrorism in it, there are all the country is terrorist, and there is no government, and so on and so forth. And the biggest victims of that misperception are our own diaspora community, our own people living abroad, because they have hopes in us. They have hopes in the country. They listen to bad things and bad news from our country, and they get disappointed. The biggest challenge for us is to remove that misperception.
British Pakistanis and the elder generations, they went to Britain when Pakistan was maybe very different from how it looks like today. And somehow things have, for them, it's all frozen. They think that nothing has changed, the attitudes, the progress, the enlightenment, arts, culture. They think that things are standing still in Pakistan. So if groups like Ajoka and dancers and musicians, they are enabled to reach out to the diaspora, especially the younger generation, and give them a first-hand experience of what's happening in Pakistan. There is much more happening in Pakistan than killings and suicide bombings and martial laws.
I think, of course, they are sending all this money to their relatives, their chachas, their son, their nephews. But on the other hand, small amount of money, which have some value in United Kingdom, that can be of huge value in our country. So if they can fix up small amount of money to promote this kind of interfaith dialogue and relationship between different people, that can be of great, good help.
I think it's good to understand each other's culture also, because the things which are here, they are different from the things which are happening there. Then the mindset is also different, So the first thing, I think, to my understanding, is understanding each other. If somebody asks a certain question, what is the reason behind that asking question? And then you're able to tell. So I think each and everyone needs to understand that everybody is not bad everywhere. So there is a small pocket of people who may not be very good in that, just wanting to get their own interest, they're just doing it. So I will say the people who are from Pakistan living in UK, they need to understand their culture, but not losing their own identity as Pakistanis.
Hello.
So future is very great. See, actually, we face a lot of challenges, and this country, since its inception, has been facing one challenge after another, very serious challenge. And it is the nation itself is a resilient nation.
Of a thriving, just, equitable society where women and men live in peace and harmony, and there are synergies with each other. I think it's a long way to go, but we will be striving for it.
And I find what is interesting that I really didn't find I'd expect is the bond between the Sikhs and the Muslims here is phenomenal. I've never seen such respect conferred onto Sikhs anywhere.
I am absolutely clear. We have 45% of the youth population between age group 5 to 30. Where will that mass go? It will remain here in our beloved country. We will invest in them.
If civil society remains strong and if it speaks about positive things in what I have attempted to do in my book, we can continue to build our solidarity.
If the regional forces, international forces and government of Pakistan takes a sensible account and correct the past mistakes, I have no doubt that this nation, this country can emerge as a great country.
And I am very happy, and I hope that this type of meetings and get-together will change the situation in Pakistan, and peace, love and harmony will be promoted.
Here in Pakistan, we have another organization which is called WCR, World Council of Religions, and we all are part of that. So sometimes, as Rashad Bukhari said, misperceptions and misconceptions that ulamas and scholars in Pakistan context also come. They don't want to sit with non-Muslims. They don't want to talk, don't want to come to one table. But since so many years we are working in WCR, where we have Christian community and other things, and we have arranged so many seminars here and outside the country.
And we think this community can share these common values with the Pakistani community, and our community can learn these things from the UK Pakistanis.